Hey, good afternoon, Gemini, and welcome to your August tarot reading. Welcome to Love and Abundance Tarot. My name's Carrie, and I'm excited to share your August reading with you. Whether your sun sign is Gemini or your moon or rising sign is Gemini, or maybe you have Gemini in your Venus, whatever the energies were that brought you here, trust those energies. Some of you may be checking up on a Gemini. Others of you may just be intuitively guided to be here, right? If so, I'm happy and I'm excited to have you here. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. It's great to connect with all of you. And if you're new to the channel, welcome to Love and Abundance Tarot. So as a tarot reader, my goal today is to be able to take your vibration at the beginning of this reading, and by the time we're done with the reading, that we've been able to raise your vibration. We've been able to show you a forecast of what your August energies look like. So Gemini, you're in for a bit of a treat. I'm going to share with you today your astrological forecast, so that we can see planetarily what's happening with the movement of the planets with Gemini and exactly how those energies and the movement of those planets, how they impact you and affect you in your various houses. So that's kind of a macro look energetically of what's going on. And then afterwards, we're going to go into a tarot reading where we're going to be able to hone in and see how these energies manifest a little more specifically with you in your life. So Gemini, keep in mind, this reading will not be for every Gemini, but it will be for many of you. You just have to stick around, see if the energies and the messages, if they resonate with you. If not, be sure to check the readings for your moon or rising sign as well as your Venus sign readings. You may find at any given time those readings will resonate stronger with you at this particular time. Okay, Gemini, you guys are a beautiful zodiac sign. My youngest sister is a Gemini, so it's a zodiac sign that I'm very familiar with. My sun sign is Aquarius. So similar energy to Gemini with Aquarius energy. You know, we love those intelligent conversations, those very stimulating conversations. Gemini, you have a very clever mind, very expressive, quick-witted. You have a great sense of humor, intelligent, intellectual. Gemini, you are located and found in the third house. Third house is about communication and knowledge, what you know, your early learning style, your siblings, neighbors, your routine journeys, and your environment. And Gemini, you are ruled by the planet of Mercury. Both you and Virgo are ruled by the planet of Mercury. Okay, Gemini, so let's get into it here. Let's talk about your astrological forecast for the month of August. Keep in mind, today is Thursday, August the 13th, right? So some of these planetary movements and energies have already taken place. I'm just going to lightly go over these, right, to better familiarize yourself with kind of what you've maybe expected and felt so far in the month of August. So let's get into it. I got to clean my glasses off. I put them over my eyes, and I mean, it was so blurry. Okay, Gemini. So on the 3rd of August, so about a week and a half ago, we had a full moon that happened in your 9th house. This shines a light on your spirituality and your spiritual growth. You may be looking at ways to bring more meaning to your life. What would you like to learn or enjoy learning? So these are energies, Gemini, that you probably already felt so far in the month of August. On the 5th, Mercury comes in to join the sun in your 3rd house. On the 18th, you have a new moon in your 3rd house. So there's quite a bit of activity going on for you, Gemini, in your 3rd house, which this is about communication and connecting with others. This is a great month for learning, studying, and sharing information. Communication of all kinds, writing, networking, and connecting. And Gemini, you may step back and ask yourself, how exactly am I using my mental energy? So you may step back, ask yourself that question, and kind of reassess yourself, right? Think about the things that you're investing your mental energy into. Are those things that are serving you? Are they those things that inspire you, that lift you, motivate you? On the 8th, we have Venus coming into your 4th house. So quite a bit of activity in your 4th house as well. 4th house is all about the family, right? Security, your stability in life, right? It represents your home life. On the 20th, you have Mercury coming into your 4th house. And then on the 23rd, the sun comes into your 4th house. So what can you do to bring light and new energy into your home? So it may be a time in the month of August for redecorating, shifting the furniture around, maybe putting up a few new pictures on the wall, just making some changes there in your home. And they could be inside or they could be outside. You could be doing some landscaping, planting some flowers, right? Taking on that beautiful Empress energy, connecting yourself with nature. Gemini, you have Mars in your 11th house this month. This is all about networking and communicating, business partnerships, online opportunities. With Mars in your 11th house, this is all about Gemini taking the lead. So the month of August is a pretty strong month for you, Gemini, in terms of communicating and really taking the lead as it pertains to your connections in your life as well as your home life. So, Gemini, let's get started here. Let's now go into a tarot reading and let's get a better idea of how these planetary energies, how they manifest for you in the month of August. A little more specifically. So the first thing I'm doing, Gemini, is I want to pull an affirmation card for you, just so we can see which affirmation your guides feel would be best suited for you to hear, taking us into your tarot reading. Okay, beautiful affirmation, and it makes sense for you, Gemini, especially with all the activity that you have taking place this month in some of your key houses. We have creativity, the number 33, right? Number 33 is a pretty special number to me, as I'm a life path number 33. By all above and all below, let me connect, let creativity flow. By all above and all below, let me connect, let creativity flow. By all above and all below, let me connect, let creativity flow. So here this affirmation is talking about creativity and also your ability, Gemini, to connect, right? Because communication for the month of August for you, Gemini, is going to be a really, really strong energy for you. So let's take just a moment and read out loud from the guidebook about this affirmation, because I feel like there's more to be shared with you, Gemini, about this. And I feel like the better we can understand this affirmation, the better the chance you have of finding out where it's applicable in the month of August for you. So creativity, Gemini, is the ability to manifest ideas that begin in dreams, wishes, and those fleeting moments of seeing something in a new and exciting way, to make them true, real, and tangible so that you can share their power and inspiring energy. Creativity is sacred to the universe and is central to magic. Cast this spell to allow the enchanting power of creativity to move your dreams into reality. If this spell has chosen you, Gemini, the universe wishes for you to understand that there are gifts that you and only you have to offer the world. Take the time to work this spell's magic so that you can come to understand and express those gifts. If you have chosen to cast the spell, you may feel blocked or that you are not as creative, artistic, nor as talented as you would like to be. This spell will help you to uncover your gifts, to put them to use, and to refrain from the judgment and self-persecution that stifles the creative gifts that lie within you. Ready to bloom and to blossom, creativity comes in many forms, and this spell will awaken the creative artist within you and allow this gift to be expressed through you in a truly beautiful and needed way. Okay, Gemini, so beautiful affirmation of creativity, taking us into your tarot reading for the month of August. Now let's pull some more energies and see exactly what the tarot has to say for you. So Gemini, I'm going to do your reading today with my Psychic Tarot of the Heart deck by John Holland. I pre-shuffled my decks, but I like to shuffle them just one more time. Right now I'm splitting the deck, pulling the bottom card so that we get a chance to see exactly what the central theme and energy is for your tarot reading today. So this is automatically making me think about your ninth house, Gemini, and some of the activity that's taking place in your ninth house. We have rest and reconsider, right? So showing up as the central theme and energy for your reading. What is this about? This is about you, Gemini, taking time to sit back and to ponder and to reflect. A great place to start is gratitude, right? Notice it looks like he has his paper out, his notes, right? So Gemini, some of you may want to take time out in your life, right? To sit down and write out some things. Maybe write out your goals, write out your aspirations, the things that you wish to accomplish in life, writing out your dreams. And again, a good place to start on this exercise is to begin making yourself a list of, call it your gratitude list, where you're listing everything in life that you have to be grateful for, right? And really put some thought into it. Because what you'll find at the end of the day, Gemini, is when you can feel and express your gratitude, even on paper, it raises your vibration because you feel blessed and you feel more abundant in the world than you did prior to making that list. So your energy inside, right, because everything comes from within. So if you're shifting your energy, you're raising your vibration from within, because you're recognizing the abundance that you have in your life that maybe a few minutes before it was easy to just look past it and not really feel it. You're raising your vibration so that you're now able to attract more abundance in your life. All right, Gemini. I don't know, that's a great energy to have central theming your reading today. I feel like a lot of you are deep in thought, especially right now, maybe thinking about life, thinking about your purpose, the meaning in your life. Okay, Gemini, building across the top, we have giving and receiving, coming to us as the Six of Pentacles. So beautiful energy. It's about fairness and balance, right? Coming in next to that, we have well-deserved reward. So 9 of Pentacles here. So we have a 9 coming in on top of a 9. Okay, Gemini. Coming in next, we have the Crown Chakra. Crown Chakra is considered the 1,000-petaled lotus flower located at the top of our head. It's the receiver of light, right? The receiver of universal communication, universal energies. Beautiful. Coming in next for you, Gemini, we have manifest. So here we have the energy of the magician ruled by the planet Mercury. So manifesting. Gemini is talking about you having the Midas touch, right? Your thoughts, your words, and your actions. When I say the Midas touch, is your thoughts and your words and your actions are really manifesting for you, right? So this is a great time to make sure we're channeling our thoughts, that we're focusing our thoughts on good, positive, productive things in our life. Okay, Gemini, not surprised at all to see this energy come out for you. So here we have opening up. What is the month of August like for you, Gemini? With the astrological reading and the planetary movement, right? This is a great time for you to be able to reach out, open yourself up to connecting with others, right? Sharing with others. I say sharing with others, right? Because here we have giving and receiving coming in. Okay, coming in next, we have healing begins. So here we have a 6. Healing begins. This is equivalent to the 6 of Swords. So here, the figure in this card, here she is coming out from behind the curtain. And I feel like, this is letting us know, just the image itself, letting us know that healing has begun. Why? Because she's been behind the curtain, right? So she's far enough along with her healing that she's willing to part the curtains and poke her head out, right? And just looking at her face, it kind of looks like, I don't know, maybe she's come to the realization of something, right? And it could be that it's coming to this realization that that's what's bringing in this beautiful healing energy for you, Gemini. Okay, coming in next, we have Master. So here we have the card of the Devil, which is Capricorn's energy. Some of you may be connected to a Capricorn. Looking at another 6 again. Okay, perfect. Gemini. Coming in next, we have the Empress energy, the number 3. Yeah, so I'm looking at a lot of 3s, 6s, and 9s here in your tarot reading, Gemini. 3, 6, and 9, they're powerful numbers, numbers behind creation, behind manifestation. So I feel like the month of August is a really strong month for you, Gemini, when it comes to manifesting in your life. You're being encouraged, right, to open yourself up, right, reaching out and connecting with others. Opening yourself up to reconnecting with friends from the past, or reconnecting, making new connections, right? Maybe even connecting with soul family members. Taking you to the beautiful energy of giving and receiving, right? So, giving and receiving, beautiful balanced energy. What's the best way to initiate this energy, right? By stepping forward to give of ourselves, right? So, I feel like it's important for you, Gemini, to find those areas in your life, as well as the people, the connections that you have in your life, You never know. I mean, somebody may need you. You may be able to show up for them in ways that you're unaware of right now, but we don't know that until you've taken the time to open yourself up to reach out and to connect with them. But I feel like, Gemini, if you can set the example, right, by taking of your own energies and giving to others, it returns to you threefold, right? So you're setting the example by reaching out and finding ways that you have to show up for other people, to help them out in some way. When I say it comes back threefold, here we have well-deserved reward, right? So standing on top of these three pillars, receiving, ready and willing to receive your reward. Why? Because you've earned it, right? You've worked hard for it. So here at the center of your reading, this is about taking the time to really sit back and to reflect, right? Write down some notes, write down your aspirations, write down your goals and your dreams. And of course, write down everything in life that you feel that you have to be grateful for. Really give yourself a chance to feel that elevated vibration of gratitude. So with manifest coming in underneath giving and receiving, I really feel like this is the case for you, Gemini. If you can take the initiative, right, and put it upon yourself to find ways that you can give and share of your talents with others, I feel like it opens up the door for you, right? It opens up the door for all kinds of blessings to come into your life. Here he is pulling out of his trunk, right? And what is in the trunk? His life experience, right? All of your gifts, your talents, your abilities. All of this experience, right? You're pulling it out of this trunk. You're now taking this beautiful experience and you're now creating and you're manifesting with it, Gemini. Okay. And then here we have healing begins, right? So maybe coming to a point of realization with something in your life, because that's kind of what I'm feeling strong right here. You could have, I'm not really picking up on and seeing any heavy energies here for you, Gemini. So I feel like this healing begins. If anything, this is about maybe coming to the realization of something that maybe weighed you down from the past. Maybe you have a more clear understanding of this now. And it's this understanding that opens you up, right, to be able to heal. And then coming in next, we have the card of Capricorn. So some of you may be connected to a Capricorn. But here he is. It looks like he's protecting his heart, right? But his heart is illuminating, right? So I feel like this is your heart, Gemini, right? Your heart illuminating, but you are protecting it there, right? Protecting it, why? Because we don't want to get hurt. And then here we have nurture. So the energy of the Empress, ruled by the planet Mercury. This is about you getting out in nature and connecting, getting out with the trees, the flowers, and the plants, right? Of really giving yourself a chance to feel those energies and feel that beautiful connection in your life. This is also about Gemini taking care of Gemini, right? Recognizing your value, recognizing your worth, right? And for some of you, it may be this energy of making a list and writing things down. I just feel like, making that list, at the end of the day, Gemini, you're making a list of what it is you've experienced in life, what it is you have to offer the world, right? And when you make that list, this creates value. You recognize your value. This allows you to now begin to illuminate, to raise your vibration. I mean, with the Empress energy, it's a beautiful energy. Gemini, if you can resonate and take on this energy in your life, you may find that animals are more attracted to you, and even insects. You may find, ladybugs and butterflies landing on you. And why does that happen? Because the Empress energy is just completely non-threatening, right? A non-threatening energy to everything and everybody, all other life forms of energy in the world. You're not a threat to it. Why? Because you recognize, you feel the connection between yourself and all of life, right? You feel and you experience that connection. And because you've recognized and you've felt your own sense of self-love, you're now able to take and give and share that love with the world. Okay, it's beautiful. I really like your reading, Gemini. Okay, let's get some clarification now. I'm going to use my crystal vision for the clarifiers. I want to start with rest and reconsider. Tell us about rest and reconsider for Gemini. Okay, Gemini. So we have two energies that came out together. So these are clarifiers for the rest and reconsider energy. So Four of Swords, taking time to rest and recuperate, right? So rest coming out 2 times for you, Gemini, here in your reading, right? Some of you may be overworking, or you may be overthinking, right? So taking time to rest, a lot of times it's physical rest, right? Of removing ourselves, maybe going up in the hills, taking on some of that private time, that private space. But there's also the resting from the mental energy as well. And I kind of feel that here for you, Gemini, right? Really giving your mind a break. Attached to it is the Page of Pentacles. So the Page of Pentacles, this is a call of action. Here she is in the tree playing her mandolin, hoping to play it well enough to earn herself a pentacle. And you can see she's done that very thing right here. So some of you, Gemini, you may have already taken this step, already be taking the time to rest and consider, what is it that I want to accomplish in life? What are my dreams? What are my aspirations? What is my life purpose? All right, Gemini. Tell us about giving and receiving. Okay, here we have the Three of Pentacles. So Three of Pentacles, that's a good energy. It's about 2 people working together to manifest. It could represent a partnership as well. Okay, coming in next to that, here we have the King of Cups. So we have the King of Cups and the Three of Pentacles coming out for giving and receiving. Tell us about well-deserved reward. Here we have the Eight of Wands. So this represents speed and movement. Beautiful. Gemini, coming in for the second time here in your tarot reading today, here we see the Magician card. So you're manifesting, right? You're manifesting your reward, this reward that you've been investing your energy into for quite some time. And it looks like, Gemini, your well-deserved reward is coming in quickly. I see that as a great sign. Tell us about the crown chakra for Gemini. Here we have the Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords, pages are messengers, right? So here we have a message of truth coming into you. So a message of truth that's connected to your crown chakra. And then attached to that, we have the Nine of Cups, right? So this is about manifesting all of your hopes and dreams. She's sitting on the side of this stump right here next to the water. She takes out her dandelion and she makes a wish and she blows it up into the universe. As above, so below, right? So she's manifesting. So it's coming in attached to the crown chakra. Anytime the chakra energies show up in a tarot reading, I feel like they're likely showing up because there could be a blockage here for you, Gemini. All right, so some of you may be experiencing a blockage as it pertains to really feeling and being able to see and feel what all your hopes and dreams are, what all your aspirations are. So let's read about how we open up this chakra. So the crown chakra represents the energy of I know. So it's representing the energy of you knowing and understanding your hopes and your dreams, your wishes. Gemini, the crown chakra is located at the top of the head and has been called the 1,000-petaled lotus, or the receiver of light. This chakra is the center of your link with the universe, the infinite, and your higher consciousness. It's the connection between wisdom and spiritual insight. The crown center is the area where ethereal light and energy are received and then dispersed throughout your aura for total well-being. To enhance this chakra, sit quietly and visualize a lotus bud on top of your head. As the bud blossoms, see a shower of whitish violet sparkling light shining down from the universe onto the lotus, filling and nourishing it. When complete, simply let the vision fade. Expanding the chakra opens you to receiving the ultimate bliss, divine love. Take comfort, Gemini, in knowing that you are cherished. So, beautiful energy here with the crown chakra, and now we have an understanding of if there's a blockage there, what you need to do, Gemini, to open up this crown chakra. It's all about going through the visualization process, visualizing that lotus flower opening on top of your head, whitish violet light coming in from the universe, and it's hitting that lotus flower, right? So you're receiving that beautiful light and information, and it spreads throughout your total body, your total aura. All right, so moving across the top, we have giving and receiving. So some of you, Gemini, you may find that there's a valuable connection here, right, for you to make in your life as it pertains to giving and receiving. So it may take you to take the initiative, right, to find ways to be able to give up yourself. But here we see the Three of Pentacles. He's working on the stone fountain. She's working in the field, right? They're both working together to create and to manifest. And then coming in next to that, we have the King of Cups, right? So here's the Love King, right? Water sign energy, so Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. Some of you may be connecting with your giving, receiving to a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. But this is all about love, right? This is a non-threatening energy. The King of Cups is all about unconditional love, right? So you taking on and embracing this energy, Gemini, and finding all those beautiful ways that you have to give back and to share, to give of yourself to others. What does it bring you? It brings you this beautiful, well-deserved reward, right? And this well-deserved reward is created by you, right? Because here you have the Magician energy, right? Magician energy showing up twice in your tarot reading, and your well-deserved reward comes in quickly. 8 of Wands represents speed and movement. 8 unicorns charging down this mountain, coming in quickly, and there's no stopping them. And then you seeking your truth, right? Finding your truth as you open up your crown chakra and you connect yourself with all of your hopes, your dreams, your aspirations again. And again, we're looking at a number 9 here. All right, Gemini, tell us about manifest. So here we have the Hanged Man. So this represents the energy of Pisces. So the Hanged Man energy may be energy that some of you are in right now, Gemini. He's hanging suspended by his ankles, right? And the reason he's hanging suspended by his ankles is he's waiting to make a decision, right? Waiting to make a choice. And he's wearing a blindfold over his eyes. So, he may need to remove the blindfold in order to be able to better see exactly what it is he's wanting to manifest in life. Well, if you're unsure about what it is you want to manifest in life, Gemini, take the time, right, to isolate yourself, to make out this list. Connect yourself with your energies, with all your greatest hopes, your greatest desires. So coming in next to the Hanged Man, we have the Sun card. So here we see Leo showing up in your reading. Some of you may be connected to a Leo. But I feel like, Gemini, it's coming in attached to manifest. So I feel like when you're able to remove the blindfold, take this leap of faith, what happens is the sun comes out, right? When the sun comes out, the blindfold is off completely because everything can be seen in its fullness. Everything can be seen with clarity and understanding. It's also about taking on a living life with childlike enthusiasm, right? And I've always really liked the way that sounded, to live life with childlike enthusiasm. It's just it's a beautiful way of being. All right, Gemini, tell us about opening up. Tell us about open up for Gemini. Okay, so Gemini, here we see your energy showing up, right? The Lover's card. So it's coming in connected or attached to opening up. So Gemini, I mean, this is the Lover's card. So this is about a connection coming in, coming together, right? So for some of you, this is a soulmate connection. So this soulmate may very well be out there waiting for you, Gemini. They could be waiting for you to just open yourself up, maybe to reach out and to connect with them. Let's get another clarifier. Okay, so here we have the Nine of Swords. So what's stopping this opening up energy for some of you? A little bit of fear, right? 9 swords that are perched in the ground or there's 8 swords here. Here's the 9th sword. This bird is waiting for her to pick up the sword and to stick it in the ground, right? To stick it in the ground so that this energy can be completed. So, yeah, it's representing the energy of fear, worries, and concerns. So some of you may have some, I don't know, you may have some fears or some reservations in some way about really allowing yourself to open yourself up. But Gemini, I feel like it just serves you so well because here we see the soulmate connection, right? Whether it's romantic or it's friendship, right? But this connection is coming in connected to opening up. So for those of you that are resonating with this reading, I feel like, yeah, if you happen to be looking for a soulmate, you're trying to manifest that in your life by opening up and putting yourself out there. I feel like you may attract and bring this soulmate into your life. All right, tell us about healing begins for Gemini. Okay, so here we have the 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups, it's a good energy. It represents the energy of walking away from something. So some of you may have walked away from something in your life recently. It could have been a relationship, but that could be exactly why this healing begins, is showing up. You know, because anytime there's a split up, we're always affected and impacted by that. And usually what's required is some kind of healing that eventually comes in for us. Okay, coming in next, here we have, it's a little more fear. So 8 of Swords showing up. Again, she's wearing a blindfold over her eyes. She's surrounded by these swords and these ravens, you know, in a way holding her captive. But who's really holding her captive? She is, right? Because if she could just remove the blindfold, she could wiggle herself free from those binds and get away from those swords. So we have 8 and 8 coming out on Healing Begins, right? So, yeah, I feel like some of you did. You walked away from either somebody or something in your life. And inevitably, it brought up some energies of fear when that took place. And that could be exactly what, Gemini, what you're healing from. Tell us about Master for Gemini. Tell us about Master for Gemini. Okay, coming in next, here we have the Knight of Swords. So like all night energies, right? You can count on night energy showing up. I feel like the Knight of Swords, right? He's bringing in a truth to you, right? And it's this truth coming into you that for some may be a truth regarding matters of the heart. As he's kind of protecting that heart there. Tell us more about Master for Gemini. Okay. All right, Gemini, showing up a second time today in your reading, right? We have the Magician card showing up twice and the Empress card showing up twice. So this is a very balanced energy with 1 foot in the water, 1 foot on dry land. She's surrounded by butterflies, representing rebirth. So again, this is about recognizing your value, recognizing your worth. As it pertains, right, to love and the things in your life that you do love. This could be pertaining to relationships in your life. You know, of really taking the time. You could take the time to step away from the distractions of the world and really feel and recognize your value, Gemini, right? To really feel and recognize your value. And that's why writing things down really may be a great exercise in helping you to be able to obtain this, right? Taking you to your truth. Mastering your emotions. Yeah, self-mastery. That's kind of what I'm feeling here. Is this is about self-mastery for you. All right, tell us about nurture for Gemini. Tell us about nurture for Gemini. Okay, so Four of Pentacles, letting go of the things that we don't control, right? This can represent the energy of scarcity. So here we have some scarcity, and it's coming out attached to abundance, right? Abundance from within, feeling and recognizing your value, your worth. You know, some of you may be hanging on to certain things too tightly in life, right? And they could be habits, right? You could be hanging on to ways of thinking, right? Just ways of thinking that just don't serve you very well. Because these ways of thinking, right, Gemini, they hold you captive, right? She appears to be, in this tree clinging to these pentacles. She can't afford to even risk moving a titch because she might risk losing a pentacle. So, yeah, it's holding you captive. Tell us about nurture for Gemini. Okay, beautiful. Here we have the Emperor, right? The Emperor, you taking back your power. So this represents the energy of Aries. Some of you may be connected to an Aries. But, right, this is a very disempowering energy. So letting go of the must-haves that we create for ourselves in life, right? And when you're able to do that and you're able to feel and to take on, to recognize your own value, connect yourself with nature, what does it do for you, Gemini? It brings you to your power, right? Shown here is the Emperor. Okay, Gemini, I think I'm done with your tarot reading. Wow, you guys had a fantastic read. Thank you so much for giving me the chance to share it with all of you. Thank you for all of you for tuning in. Thank you for your beautiful comments, your likes, subscribes, and shares, and for all of the beautiful support that you guys provide me here on this channel. Thank you very much. All right, Gemini, it looks like you have an exciting August to look forward to. Wishing you all the very best. Thanks again and have a great day.